Okay, the first thing we notice about this question is it says stationary point. So I know that a stationary point is when dy by dx equals 0, knee-jerk reaction. So how am I going to get dy by dx? Well, I've got y. But in this case, before I can differentiate y, the x squared is alright, but I need to write the 3 over x. Well, any fraction involving numbers and x's, you split the numbers into a fraction and the x's into a fraction. So I can see that this minus 3 over x is minus 3x to the power minus 1. So now I can set dy by dx equals, differentiate x squared is 2x, and differentiating x to the power minus 1, new power is minus 2, multiplied by the minus 1, so 2x plus 3x to the power minus 2, and dy by dx is 0, so this has to equal 0. Now, solving an equation where we've got a mixture of positive and negative or different powers of x, we just take the smallest power of x, or in this case the most negative, we take that out as a factor, so x to the power minus 2 times the bracket is going to equal 0. Okay, well, the second bit's easy. This is just going to be plus 3. And then here I need to do 2. And here I'm going to have some power of x. So whatever power of x I've got times x to the power of minus 2 will give me x. So if in doubt, use some scribble space. I want x to the power of 1 to come from x to the power of minus 2 times x to some other power. And remember, what we do with the powers is we add them. Yeah, x to the p times x to the q is x to the power of p plus q. Okay, so if I add these two powers to get the power of the multiplied, then minus 2 plus something is going to equal 1, so I can see this is going to be 3. If I add these, I do get 1, so this is 2x cubed I need in that bracket. So that's how you solve a combination of powers being added together to equal 0. You take out the lowest power as a common factor. So the possibilities are x to the power minus 2 could equal 0, or the bracket 2x cubed plus 3 could equal 0. But negative powers of x can never equal 0, because 1 over something is never 0. So therefore, it's only x cubed, or 2x cubed plus 3 that can equal 0. So x cubed will equal minus 3 over 2. So x will equal the cube root of minus 3 over 2. And the y coordinate is going to be really rather messy, but let's work it out. So y is going to equal, okay, the cube root of minus 3 over 2 squared minus 3 over the cube root of minus 3 over 2. I might even resort into decimals for this one here, but I might leave it as minus 3 over 2 to the power of cube root squared will give me a power of 2/3 minus 3 times minus 3 over 2 to the power of minus 1/3 equals y. So I've given my x, I've given my y. I should really write those into coordinates. Let's do that. So it's this untidy looking point here. And check the question carefully, but it might be appropriate to give decimal equivalents on things like that.